Okay, good morning, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yes, that's right, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, and yes, I am in a Mack R. It's most definitely not American Truck Simulator 2, and here's a big clue. Look at those wheels. Those are the steel wheels. They are not the American style, they are the European style. Right, let's jump into the Mack. Here we go. And today's video is all about how well does the Mack R work with the 237 horsepower Mack E6 series engine and a 10-speed Mack transmission. We're using the overdrive 10-speed here, so it's a 387 final drive, and I think a 0.78 top gear ratio. So all being well, it's going to be suitable for cruising along at 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles an hour. With a bit extra, should we go somewhere with a 90 kilometers per hour speed limit, 56 miles an hour. Today's cargo is part of the Halloween event, so it is nearly £52,000 worth of skimpy Halloween candies. My bad, it's not Halloween costumes. And so it's a pretty heavy load for a fairly low powered truck, but what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, we'll see, but I think that we're going to be okay. I mean, it's a Mack R, so if your name is Zach and you're listening or watching this right now, you're like, it can haul anything. Yeah, it probably can. Might be a little slow, but it'll get the job done. Now, this is a World of Trucks event, so there isn't really a time limit, although I will show the time limit that's showing on the screen in just a second. Let's prep the Mack for backing up onto the trailer. I'm going to be lazy and use my mirrors today. I might actually stick my head out the window. Yeah, great. Messed it up already. I mean, how hard can it be? I've got my ETS2, my American Truck Simulator 2 controls set with slightly different sensitivities. And having driven the Mack R a bit in ATS, it's a little different driving it in ETS. That'll do. Right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. I'm going to get my windows up. Quick discussion on the Mack R. So here we go. It's the medium wheelbase with the bigger fuel tanks. So it's not the long version. Longer version's a little bit more stable, quite a bit less maneuverable. The short wheelbase version is as maneuverable as the cab over, but about as unstable as one too. Now we do have a single hood mirror today. I seem to have lost the other one. Don't know quite what happened there. Actually, my mirrors are... oh, they're okay. I can't adjust the hood mirrors. The controls in ETS don't let that. So we're gonna just have to cope with this hood mirror here. Just above the dashboard is not the most effective in the world, let's just say. But it'll be fine. It's a Mack R. It'll pull anything, right? Okay. Right, let's go ahead and be on my way. I'm thinking I'm going to do a controversial thumbnail for this video. I mean, I'm not saying that I think the Mack R is a fantastic truck, or Mack is a great brand, but I wonder, is it so good that you don't have to pay lot lizards? Now, we're in Munich today, and this trip will be, will actually stop because the Pulitz eye will shoot me. Well, they won't shoot me, they'll give me an on-spot fine. But yeah, so I'm in Munich, and of course Munich's in Germany, southern Germany, and Germany has had a bit of a rebuild, and I've not explored it. Not anywhere near as much as I really should have. And if you don't know, or I haven't told about it, I did for a time live in Germany. Now, I doubt... well, actually, no, that's not true. Some of the cities I spent time in are most definitely present in the map. Munich, I vacationed to, I holidayed out, but didn't live here. Dusseldorf, that's something else. As a kid, Dusseldorf is a cool name because it sounds like dork. Dusseldorf? Dusseldoo? Dusseldorf. Yeah, maybe that's just a cultural thing that you might not get if you're not from my very small neck of the woods. Hey, look at that. Lights went to green, that's a good sign. I mean, so far, we're doing okay. The more sharp-eyed of you might have seen that I've got a speedometer showing on my the windshield, windscreen. Let's see, can I change? Yes, I can change some information there. It's got a speedometer in kilometers per hour, because the dashboard does show me kilometers per hour, plus I can also convert between miles an hour and kilometers per hour in my head, but it says 20, and I'm actually doing 20 miles an hour. I'm doing a bit more. Whereas the speedo up on the dashboard will help you out if you're watching along. It also shows you the gear I'm in as well. I'm in 7th gear right now. And currently my fuel consumption, we'll change that in just a second once we get going. Once I can, my hand free. Let's go ahead and put cruise on. Yeah, so cruise is also showing in kilometers per hour as opposed to miles an hour. So set at 60 kilometers per hour. I'm going to keep it at 60. There's a good chance that there's a quite conservative speed limit here. In fact, let's just go ahead and drop the speed a little bit. Okay, I think if you've watched many of my videos, I have a really bad habit of rolling trucks in ETS2. I'm laughing. It's not funny. Obviously, it's clearly not funny. It just seems to happen to me all that too often. Okay, we've got a few things to play around with. Oh, I should probably have looked here. Oops. May have cut him off. Yeah, I should pay attention to where I'm going, not what my dashboard's showing. Yeah, I'm not the most professional driver in Germany. Similar to Germany, I guess. In Germany for real, I would obviously be very professional, don't you know? Yes. All of that non-professional nonsense here, don't you know? We're not doing any of that. Yeah, so here we are. Some weird artifacts going on the screen, and we're not up to speed yet. Okay, I've got a merge left. Oh, bit of a clear road, that's good. Yeah, we're doing, what, 37 miles an hour right now? Because because my cruise is set at 60 kilometers per hour. That's probably why we're doing... It's been a long day, give me a break. Also, that sign there, Ausfahrt, that was not hilarious as a small child as well. Ausfahrt! I wonder how many times my parents rolled their eyes and my dad tried not to laugh. I don't know. I mean, maybe I couldn't read, but yeah, I really could. Ausfahrt! We rich think farting's funny, so I don't know. Right, well here we are. I've managed to get up to my cruise at 80 kilometers per hour. The Germans don't have many roads with a 90 kilometers per hour speed limit, so you're pretty much stuck to 50 or 60, 65, depending on the road. So it's a nice economical speed, you'd think, for the Mack. Let me see. I'm doing instantaneous as the top number on the trip computer on the display on the windshield, and it was showing 7. I'm not looking at it right now, but it was showing 7 miles per gallon. Yeah, 6 right now, but total for the trip is only 5.3. So given that we're hauling 52,000 pounds of of candy, I get that so confused. Then this thing's doing okay. I mean, yes, it kind of dies going up a hill, but I gotta say, anything will pretty much die going up a hill this side of probably 2,000 horsepower. Because the amount of power needed to climb that hill is insane compared with the amount of power you need when cruising. And when said and done, I'm going to just drop my cruise here. I'm going to use my speed brake. I do not want to speed and get busted speeding in Germany. Okay, that's That's good. I'm holding on to 50. Let's kill that right now. We're still going down a hill, so I'm not going to bump my cruise up to 80. Well, let's just let it... Yeah, let's use the speed brake again. No, not a speed brake. It's not aviation. Use the engine brake. And now we're transitioning to uphill, so cruise back up to 80 and apply a bit of power when we go up the gradient. There we go. Quick check of the map. I think it's Innsbruck we're going to today. Let's double check that. Innsbruck. Yes, it is. So we're crossing the border into Austria. Going to get to work this humble 11-litre Mack engine up a gradient or two, and this particular engine is, I believe, wholly mechanical. So it's going to be sooting, and the soot is not showing in the game. You can get a mod that adds it, but it's not means sensitive to what you're doing with the throttle pedal, which is a shame. That if only we had something like Z-Mods, ZAF, the audio technology that can apply different features depending on what you're doing with it. Wait, we might do. If only we had that could work with the smoke from the exhaust, that would be pretty epic. The idea is what had been given. We'll see if it happens. Time for a swig of coffee, because I'm thirsty, don't you know? And I've said "don't you know" 3 or 4 times in this video so far. Right? I think I've had a day of having not to be British. Living in America, sometimes you get that look, which culturally makes me want to just be like, no, that's not what you say. You say, I beg your pardon. But anyway, time for a sip of coffee. Good coffee. I know you can't taste it, but please try to imagine early mornings coffee's sensual kissing of your taste glands and soothing a warm ambience and one of Großglockner's to that way. I need to go up Großglockner in the game. Sorry, it's an insanely wonderful mountain pass, and they added it to Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Ideally in an early 1980s Ford Sierra diesel. I don't know if we can mod that into the game or not. Probably not. But maybe one day. Meanwhile, we're going up this road pretty sweet. I mean, yeah, we've got a few slowdowns, but all said and done, this Mack's doing great. Who needs a modern engine, modern transmission? The only criticism I've got is that weird glare on the instruments. I think I'm doing all right. Okay. Oh, and the other issue is, I suppose, I'm looking at myself in the hood mirror, so I may as well just remove it because I don't need to see my teeth. Thanks so much. What did I get that for? Oh, I'm supposed to stop? Oops. Well, that's a shame. I didn't actually know. Because I don't think I had that. Yeah. Maybe the road sign said stop here and I just ignored it completely. And so here's a big fine. Oops. I was so excited at keeping my speed and keeping in top gear as well. We're Innsbruck already? Dang. Okay, I mean, you know, I'll take it. Just shift down through the gears. So here we are, back down to it's 80, so back down to 60. Speed limit. My game is not running the most smooth right now. Yeah, speed. There we go. And that was maybe a little excessive, losing the speed to get down to 20 miles an hour, but I don't like rolling. And look at those mountains. This is Innsbruck. I average mileage went up to 7 miles per gallon. I was too busy not paying attention to even see that. Okay, I'm gonna put my cruise at I'm gonna put my cruise at 50, but the speed limit went to 50. And there's a light turn to green, which is good because I didn't spot it was red till we were almost on top of it. It's a tight little turn. Game has got some jank going on. It might be because I've got pedestrians turned on and there's somebody playing basketball. Yeah, wow. I'm pretty sure YouTube will pick up on the whole jankiness there. It's not quite a PowerPoint presentation, but natively it's doing low 20s, 23, 24 frames per second. I'm using lossless scaling, which is bumping that up to 50, but you can really feel it. If it's not a smooth 30 frames a second, the game just janks. It janks like a janky thing at a janking competition where it's runner-up or best loser. If you ain't first, you're last. It's most definitely janking. Let me try something. Let's try the external view. Is that better? It is. This is a lot smoother to play. Let's go back in the cockpit, and yeah, it's also it's not a cockpit, David. It's a cabin. Well, we're almost here, so I mean, if I only had to wade through the performance issues in the last sort of couple of minutes, then I'm not complaining too badly at that. So I think the answer to the question, can the Mack R do okay in Europe with the least powerful engine, at least that the stock Mack R mod comes with? The answer to that question would appear to be a very resounding yes. Oh, this is awkward. Wait. There's my delivery area, so maybe I can get in up here. Yes, I think I can. I hope so. Take it wide. I think that gate's just gonna let. Yeah, it's open. Okay, that's good.
Here we are.
Okay, it's not a cab over, so there we go. Straighten up a little bit. Feed the steering through. Okay, and that was all said and done. That was a rather smooth trip. I expected it to be a bit more of a challenge than that. And yes, using a 10 speed does smooth things out. This engine was rated to work with a 5 speed. Maybe I'll try that next. But there we are. I think actually all said and done, that was a very smooth trip. The silence. I suppose we should see how well we did. Let's take a look. So we covered almost exactly 200 kilometers and 67.6 liters. So 6.5. No, I think that's closer to 7 to the gallon, which is what the trip computer was saying. And the trip computer should be accurate, but I forget the last time I reset it. Right. Well, that was pretty smooth sailing, and I like boats, so I enjoyed that. I think I'm going to go back and just explore the Großglockner now. I'll see if I can get on the Großglockner. But thanks ever so much for hanging out tonight. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, you know what to do. And hopefully I'll see you the next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.